Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karashyami Siddhir Me Sada Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarvavidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyamavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpadam Shankaram Lokashankaram Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Sakshat Krutam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Parampadam Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanta Shanta Shantihi Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvamanusandathani Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkrupatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Narayanam Namaskritya Naran Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Ata Chaturthodhyayah
चतुर्थोऽध्यायः
Bhagavanuvacha
श्रीभगवानुवाच
34th shloka Tadvidhi pranipatena
तद्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन
Pariprashnena sevaya
परिप्रश्नेन सेवया
Upadekshanti te jnanam
उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम्
Jnaninastattvadarshinah
ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः
An important shloka at this chapter. Many important shlokas are there. This is one of the important shloka. In the previous shloka, Bhagavan Krishna said, Sarvam karma kilam partha jnane parisamapyate. All the karma find its culmination in jnana. In terms of the result offered by the karma, as well as That is, purpose of karma, all the karma is to arrive at jnana. In terms of both, parisamapyate, culmination in terms of both. Jnane parisamapyate. That jnanam, so jnanam is mentioned. Now this jnanam, what is this jnanam? Tattva jnanam, atma jnanam, swarupa jnanam. Jnanam implies that the person is ajnani. Ajnanam is there for the removal of ajnanam. Ajnanam implies karma. Therefore, performance of karma, since that implies ajnanam, and therefore for the removal of ajnanam, jnanam is required. Performance of karma implies ajnanam means you have to understand that not just karma, that kartrutvam. I am the doer of the karma. Agam karta, agam bhokta, agam ganta, agam bhakta. I am so and so. This atasmin tad buddhi. Karma is, we have seen that karma is parichinnam. Karma is something it produces. Karma is produced. Karmapala is produced. Karma, through karma, any of the four, that is apyam, samskaryam, vikaryam, utpadyam, any of the four is possible. Anything of this, of the four, anything of these four, or all these four, they are limited. They are produced by karma and they are limited. And it will strengthen one's kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam. So when we say karma implies ajnanam is the karma performed by the karta, the kartrutvam is strengthened in the karta, in the person. Kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam. Agam karta, agam bhokta. That agam is agam atma, agam is pure atma, sachit ananda atma. It is placed on this anatma, the kartrutvam. It placed on anatma. Aham, the atma, it is adhyaropitam. Atma is adhyaropitam. Atmani anatma buddhi. Anatmani atma buddhi. There is paraspara. There is paraspara adhyasa. Dharma adhyasa, dharmi adhyasa, we say. Taking atma to be the karta. The kartrutvam means, agam karta means, the pure agam, shuddha agam is atma. Atma cannot be a karta. For that matter, atma cannot be anything. It is what it is. But the person says, agam karta, agam bhokta, that agam, atma becomes karta. The atma is superimposed to be a karta. Atma is superimposed to be a bhokta. So, that implies ajnanam. That is what ajnanam is. Karma implying ajnanam means the kartrutva, bhoktrutva, iti, all these are adhyaropitam on atma, shuddha atma, which is neither karta nor bhokta. It cannot perform any karma. Atma cannot perform any karma, but taken to be the performer of karma. Therefore, karma implies ajnanam. Since karma implies ajnanam, and ajnanam requires jnanam for removal of it. Therefore, that jnanam, how it is gained, the jnanam cannot be gained by oneself, because any jnanam requires pramanam, and this jnanam, atma jnanam, also requires pramanam. Through pramanam only knowledge is possible. The purpose of pramanam is knowledge. Using the appropriate means of knowledge, only knowledge is gained. And for atma jnanam, the appropriate means of knowledge is shastram. Shastram requires guru. Therefore, the next shloka talks about, that is 34th shloka, talks about the jnanam which is gainable through approaching the guru. So tadvidhi pranipatena. May you know that what the nature of you, that is Atma, your Swarupam, may you know that how, not by yourself. But going to the Guru, surrendering yourself to the Guru, that is indicated by the word pranipata, namaskara kriya. Then asking for jnanam, pariprashna, then waiting for it. The jnanam, one has to wait for the jnanam, because the, like as we, like in the Prashna Upanishad, the six years have to wait for 1 year. They asked the question, but the Guru asked them to wait for 1 year. 1 year they were supposed to do the ashrama shushusha, Guru shushusha. It is only to make them ready to receive the jnana. That is what is indicated by the word sevaya. Sevaya shushrushaya. What shushrushya? Either it could be Guru shushrushya or Atma shushrushya. It is meant only for making the students ready for receiving the jnana. So therefore, pranipatena, pariprashtena, sevaya, there is no choice in between these three. These are the sequence. Pranipata kriya, that is namaskara kriya, succeeded by pariprashna, which is succeeded by seva. By that, by the performance of this, jnanam upadeshanti, jnanam would be taught, will be taught. By whom? By the teacher who is a jnani, tattvadarshi. Jnaninaha, Bhagavachanam. Jnani, jnanino, jnaninaha, tattvadarshinaha. Jnaninaha is tattvadarshinaha. Tattvam, drashtum, shilam, yasya, tattvadarshi, tattvadarshina, tattvadarshi, tattvadarshino, tattvadarshinaha. So tattvadarshinaha, tattvadarshis are those who have the vision of the tattvam, atma tattvam. They are jnanis. They teach jnanam. Jnanam upadekshanti, shishyam prati. Jnanam upadekshanti. The shishyas who are jignasus, they have the desire to know. They have the desire to know, therefore jignasu. How do we know that they have the desire to know? Because they ask questions. Pariprashna. They ask questions. Therefore, pariprashna, since knowledge is involved, therefore there is no doing, there is only knowing. Knowing involves knowledge, and that to gain knowledge, questions should be asked and clarification should be sought. Therefore, pariprashna. Vidhi is that, vidhi means may you know, may you gain that knowledge. Therefore, pariprashna is implied, which is preceded by pranipata. The pranipata stands for the humility on the part of the shishya. The humility. Only where vinaya is there, vidya will take place. Also, vinaya is possible because of vidya in two ways. Vidyaya vinayam, and vidyaya vinayam is one thing. Where vidya, out of vidya vinaya comes, out of knowledge humility comes. That is one thing. But here, when you go and ask for knowledge, which is liberating knowledge, that to liberating knowledge from the Guru, that you have to ask with humility. Therefore, that humility, that vinaya is indicated by the word pranipata. All these things we discussed in the last class elaborately. One whole class was spent on this shloka. So that vinaya, pranipata, namaskara kriya, that is what is indicated by pranipata. Patadatu, pranipatena, falling at the feet of the teacher. Pariprashna, asking question. Then sevaya by Guru Shushusha. Guru Shushrusa or Ashrama Shushrusa is not really for the Guru or for the Ashrama. It is only to prepare the student to receive the Jnana. So it is only meant for the student. Guru doesn't have, or this ashram doesn't have any axe to grind. So it is only for the benefit of the students. So that when the teacher answers, the students can understand. The communication between the teacher and the student can be established only when the student is tuned to the teaching of the teacher. For that, seva is important. That is why sevaya. Seva is very important. Tuning to the teaching is achieved by seva, Guru Shushrusa. So therefore, asking question, and the question also should be appropriate. Here you have come to the teacher for jnana. Therefore, the question should be pertaining to jnana. So therefore, jnana vishaye prashnam krutva sevaya Guru Shushrushaya. By this, exhibiting all this, the teacher would understand the attitude of the student, and therefore he teaches upadekshanti jnanam dadati. So therefore, by the behavior, the behavior of the students, the attitude of the students are indicated by the word pranipata and seva. The attitude of the student is as much important as the teaching. The attitude determines the knowledge, which is the retention of the knowledge. If the student is as the attitude not conforming to the nature of the knowledge cannot be retained. Therefore, attitude matters. So therefore, for Atma Jnanam, all these are the indispensable qualities required on the part of the student. These are the Shishya Lakshanam. Then Guru Lakshanam is not talked about. Guru Lakshanam is only one word, Tattvadarshi. That is Guru Lakshanam. So the Tattvadarshinaha, it's adjective to Jnaninaha. So that it says that person is a Brahmanishtaha. We discussed in the last class, if you remember, that Guru Lakshanam or Shrotriyaha Brahmanishtaha. One who is a Shrotriya and Brahmanishta, he only can be a Guru. Among that, Shrotriya is not indicated. Tattvadarshinaha is mentioned. Tattvadarshinaha means it is a Brahmanishtaha. One who has the vision of Tattvam. One who has the vision of Brahma. One who has knowledge. That's called Tattvadarshi. So it's Brahmanishta. Brahmanishta is only mentioned, Shrotriya is not mentioned. But we can take Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam by the word Tattvadarshi Jnani. Since this is what we are studying is Gita, that Sampradaya is there, therefore Shrotriyaha is also implied. Otherwise, if the person is only a Brahmanishta, not a Shrotriya, then that person, even though is a Brahmanishta, that person doesn't deserve to be taken up as one's Guru. Even though is a Brahmanishta, even though the person is a Brahmanishta, since he was not a Shrotriya, then since he was not a Shrotriya, then he doesn't deserve to be taken as one's Guru. Therefore, to be a Guru, the important qualification more than Brahmanishta is Shrotriya. Shrotriyatvam is given much importance. Shrotriyatvam implies Sampradaya. Only in the Sampradaya, only through the Sampradaya, the knowledge is transferred. Only the Sampradaya as a key to unfold the knowledge. Therefore, one who comes under the Sampradaya, he only can unfold, he only can communicate the Tattvam as it is unfolded by the Shastram. So therefore, Shrotriyam. A Shrotriya need not be Brahmanishta, but still that person can be considered as the Guru. So to be a Guru, what is required more than Brahmanishta is this Shrotriyatvam. Even though in Mundaka Upanishad, both are mentioned, Shrotriyam, Brahmanishtam. If both are there, very good. If it's a Shrotriya and Brahmanishta, then there is no doubt that without doubt one can accept him as Guru. But if the person is only a Brahmanishta, he doesn't have a Guru or doesn't study, he did not study Shastram, then how will he communicate? If he is a Brahmanishta, but not a Shrotriya, if not a Shrotriya, how will he communicate to the Shishya, to the students? Since he himself was not a Shishya, therefore he cannot accept Shishya. It means he cannot teach. He doesn't have the ability or the capability. He may not have. You can say Shastra. In fact, Shastram prohibits to learn Brahma Vidya from such people. Shastrajñopi. In Asampradayavit Murkavat Upekshaniya, Bhashakara says. Asampradayavit. That person who is not a Sampradayavit, who doesn't come under Sampradaya, even though he may know the truth, Murkavatu Pekshaniyaha should not be considered. So that is very forceful statement of Bhashyakara. Therefore, here Tattva Darshinaha means Brahmanishtaha ityartaha. So by that we can bring in Shrotriha. That is the Guru Lakshana. Yes, Guru Lakshanam also it is mentioned. Shishya Lakshanam and Guru Lakshanam. Shishya Lakshanam is characterized by the three words Pranipata Kriya, Pariprashta Kriya, then Seva. And Guru Lakshanam is Tattva Darshinaha. By that we can bring in Shrotriyatvam also. Therefore, Guru who is a Shrotriyaha Brahmanishtaha, and the Shishya who has the Vinaya, the humility, who has the zeal for gaining knowledge, who is ready to offer the service. These are the Shishya Lakshanam. When such students meet such a teacher, then Jnanam will take place. Jnaninaha Jnanam Tattvam Upadekshanti. He will teach. He will not say no, he will teach. Even though the Shishyas were not ready, even if the Shishyas were not ready, by Seva, over a period of time, the Guru makes sure the Shishyas are ready and he teaches. That is what the word Sevaya indicates. If the Shishyas are ready, then that Guru will know it and he will teach them. Then and there itself. Sevaya implies the preparedness of the student to receive knowledge. So all these are important words. This is what is presented in other Upanishads like Mundaka, etc. Samitpanehi Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam Gurumeva Bigachet. So going to the Guru Upasadanam is a must. In fact, the very word Upanishad, the Upa is Samipa. Samipam Gatva. Kasya Samipam. It is Samipam means close. What is closest to oneself? That is Atma. Even though Atma is closest, Atma is oneself, but still that knowledge is not gainable by oneself. Therefore, Upa Samipam, Guroho Samipam, Gatva, this Upanishad, that is Jnanam, that Samsara Nivartaka Jnanam, Prapnoti Shishyaha, iti. So therefore, that Jnanam by which the person becomes free, becomes Muktaha, iti. Then, in the next shloka, in this shloka, the next shloka is connected to this shloka. The next shloka says, what are the benefits of this jnana? What are the benefits of Atma Jnanam? That is being said in the 35th shloka. Let us read. Yajñātvā na punarmoham.
यज्ञाद्वा न पुनर्मोहम्
Evam yasyasi Pandava.
एवं यास्यसि पाण्डव
Yena bhutanyasheshani.
येन भूतान्यशेषानि
Rakshasyatmanyatho mayi.
द्रक्ष्यस्यात्मन्यथो मयि
Yat jnatva punaha moham na punaha yat jnatva. Hey Pandava, yat jnatva, yat referring to that jnanam. Yat jnanam, what jnanam? Jnanam, jnaninaha jnanam upadekshanti tat jnanam, that is Brahma jnanam. Atma jnanam jnatva. On gaining that jnanam, punaha evam moham na yasyasi. Yasyasi na yasyasi, you have to go. Yasyasi na gamishyasi. Punar moham na gamishyasi. You will not gain. Yasyasi means you will not gain. You will not gain moha again. What moha? The kind that the moha, this delusion. You will not have delusion again. Once ajnanam is removed, it is removed for good. So gaining Brahma Jnanam, one can never have the kind of this moha, that samsara, that shoka, dukkha, na moham yasyasi. So therefore, the result of the ajnanam is punarmoham na yasyasi. You will never attain this moha, the delusion, out of which you are suffering now. A Partha, a Pandava. Now the Partha who is suffering from the ajnanam, who is suffering from samsara caused by ajnanam, yat jnatva, knowing which, knowing what? Knowing Atma, knowing Brahma, you will not suffer. Your suffering will come to end. All your sufferings will cease. Samsara will go away. Yasyasi. Samsara goes away. Will it come again? No. Because this is not this samsara, this ajnana nivritti, this is ajnana nivritti done by jnana prapti. It is not achieved through karma. Therefore, once light comes, darkness goes away. Once knowledge comes, ignorance goes away forever. As long as you were ignorant, you will be in samsara. Once knowledge happens, like the darkness removes, or like the darkness is removed by the light, the jnanam removes samsara. So it is not reversible. It is not reversible. Which is reversible? That which is limited only can be reversible. This is not reversible. The knowledge is, any knowledge for that matter, it is not reversible. Once you have got knowledge, it is knowledge. You may, with regard to laukika jnanam, for example, you don't know Hindi. Ajnanam is there, Hindi ajnanam. Or Samskrita ajnanam is there. Now you have learned Sanskritam, that Samskrita ajnanam goes away. Samskrita ajnanam goes away. You know Sanskritam. Samskrita ajnanam can never come back. Once Samskrita jnanam is gained, ajnanam can never come back. It is because jnanam is gained forever. You may forget, that is a different thing. You may forget what you have learned. You may forget Sanskritam, but this ajnanam cannot come. The forgetfulness caused because of the time difference. You are not in touch with the language, therefore you would have forgotten. Again, you can pick up, but for that much effort, as much effort as you put in the beginning, that much effort is not required. With regard to Laukika Jnanam itself, This is possible. And what to talk about this jnanam, atma jnanam? Laukika jnanam, forgetfulness is possible. In this jnanam, the forgetfulness is not possible. How can you forget yourself? With regard to the example, Drishtanta, what I gave, Samskrita Jnanam, there forgetfulness is possible. But with regard to Atma Jnanam, Atma is you, how can you forget yourself? Forgetting yourself, we cannot do any transaction. So it is impossible to forget yourself. So the reality of the nature of oneself, once it is gained forever. So far, you have been mistaking yourself to be a person with the limited body, mind, sense complex. Thus, agam is attached to this parichinna sharira mana sangata. Now, once this identity is removed from this body and it is placed on Atma, that is your Swarupam, then how can you switch back to this Sharira Manasangata, body, mind, sense complex, which was dismissed by knowledge? Previously, you were considering yourself to be this body, this mind, this senses, but now you know that you are Atma. Once it is known, Swarupam of myself is known, then it is known forever. We cannot again switch back to the identification with the body mind. It is not possible, impossible. Therefore, there is no reversal. Therefore, punaha mogam na yasyasi. Again, you cannot come back to ajnanam. That is not possible in the case of jnanam. With regard to laukika jnanam itself, if it is so, then what to talk about the atma jnanam? Laukika jnanam, at least forgetfulness is possible. But here in atma jnanam, even that forgetfulness, that itself not possible. You cannot forget yourself. If at all you forget yourself, means you forget you dismiss your nitya, the nityatvam, the sharira mana sangata, that abhimanatvam. You give up that. That is jnanam only. So therefore, yat jnatva punaha evam moham na yasyasi. You will never attain this solution. So jnanam once happens, it's happened. Therefore, only samsara ends. Therefore, samsara once gone is gone. Again, it can never come. Punarapi maranam, punarapi janam is possible only as long as its ajnanam is. When that cycle is sustained by ajnanam, when ajnanam is snapped, the cycle discontinues. Once becomes free from this cycle, from this transmigration of life to death, death to life. So therefore, all the confusion will go away once you gain this jnanam, which is taught by the Tattvadarshi, the Jnani. So therefore, in this jnanam, yajnatva punaha moham na yasyasi. This is the first, the benefit of this jnanam, samsara nivrittihi. Ajnana nivrittihi, eva samsara nivrittihi. This is the jnana palam, the first jnana palam. Then the second palam, in fact, this is a palam, ultimate jnana palam. Then the second palam is given by the second line. Yena bhutani asheshani drakshasi atmanyataha mayi. This is the Dvitiya palam of this jnana. What is the palam? Sarvatma bhava. Yena jnanena, by this knowledge, yena is the pronoun referring to this jnana. Yena jnanena, by this knowledge, drakshyasi, future tense. Yasyasi, drakshyasi, you will see. Drishdhatu, pashyati become drakshyasi. In Lut Lakara, future tense, drakshyasi. It is Madhyama Purusha Ekavachanam. You will see, drakshyasi. What? Bhutani, you will see the beings. Asheshani. Asheshani means sarvani. Shesha means leftover. Ashesha means completely, totally. Na shesha, completely. Asheshani bhutani. Yena asheshani bhutani, meaning by this knowledge, you will see all the beings. All the beings means all the beings includes not only Manushya, Pashu, Pakshi, everything is included. All the beings. All the beings. Drakshasi, you will see as what? Drakshasi, Asheshani, Atmani, Yatha. Drakshasi, Atman Yathomayi. What is Atman Yathomayi? Atmani, Atman Yathomayi. Atmani, Atmani, Ataha Mayi. Atman Yathomayi. That is not Yato here, that is Sandhi. Atmani, Ataha. Atmani, Ataha Mayi. You will see in Atma, you will see in oneself, yourself. You will see all the being in yourself. All the beings before Jnanam were outside. Now you will see all the beings as you, not different from you. That is Abheda Jnanam, Advaita Jnanam. The manyness, the plurality, now it is resolved to non-duality. Bhutani, before Jnanam, Bhutani. After Jnanam, it is only me. All the Bhutani, they reduces into Aham. So all the beings, you will see all your beings, you will see all the beings in yourself. Atmani Ataha. Ataha is Anantaram. That is Jnananantaram. By this Jnanam, Jnananantaram, Yena Jnanena, Asheshani Bhutani, Atmani. Atmani is in you, in Atma. You, the Atma in you, you will see all the beings in you. Atmani and Mayi. Atmani Mayi. Mayi is Bhagavan Krishna says Mayi. So Bhagavan as Ishvara he talks. Therefore, Mayi, Ishvare, Mayi in Ishvare. Drakshasi. You will see all the beings in me. You will see all the beings in you. So it means it doesn't mean two things. Mayi is there, Atmani is there. You will see all the beings as yourself, and you will see all the beings as myself. And what is this yourself and myself? That you and me are not different. So Atma is Ishvaraha. So I, the Atma, is Ishvara, in whom you see all the beings as not separate from you. I alone in the form of all the beings. I alone in the form of this Jagat. Jagat Karnam Brahma Ishvaraha Agam Vasmi. That is the Sarvatma Bhava. That is what in Rudram. Rudram as Prarthana, it is a prayer, it's a Vachika karma. As a Prarthana, it is chanted. It is chanted by the Jnanis also. In fact, it is chanted by Sannyasis. It is chanted by the Sannyasis every day. In fact, non-stop. A sannyasi is supposed to chant Rudram all the time. If he has got nothing to do, then he is supposed to chant Rudram all the time. That Sarvatma Bhava is there in Rudram. Everything is, you are offering namaskara to everything. Namas Soma, Gecha Rudra, Gecha Namas, Namaha, Namaha, Namaha iti. You are offering to namaskara to dry leaves, you are offering namaskara to green leaves, you are offering namaskara to Vidyut, you are offering namaskara to water. To everything you offer namaskara. It means everything is what? Everything is Ishvara. That Ishvara is myself. So you're offering, you're seeing everything as Bhagavan. That is Sarvatma Bhava. The Sarvatma Bhava is what is presented in even in the Rudram. So the vision of Sarvatma Bhava, that is one benefit of chanting Rudram. Second one, it can be chanted as a prayer also. So it has got dual benefits. For a person who has got Sankalpa, Rudram can be taken for chanting with the desire to fulfill certain Sankalpa. The same Rudram can be chanted by a sannyasi, by a jnani, and enjoy the Sarvatma Bhava, the vision of Sarvatma Bhava. So that Sarvatma Bhava is what is here, it is talked about. Asheshani, all the beings you will see in me, and that me is Mayi, that Ishvara. So Ishvara and me are not different. Agam Brahma Asmi. Jagat Karanam, Jagat, which is Jagat consisting of all this movable and immovable, Charachara Mayam Idam Sarvam, Agameva iti Ishvara, Ishvara Bhavaha, Sarvatma Bhavaha. So therefore, it is the twofold benefits. One is Ajnanam is removed forever, Samsara gone forever. Second one, Sarvatma Bhava. Therefore, Ajnani always revels in himself. And this Jagat is not different from me. Therefore, Jnani revels in this Jnanam Atma. He sees Atma everywhere. He sees himself everywhere. All the beings in me, in him, it means what? The beings are not separate from me. I am not different from them. So therefore, Sarvatma Bhava. Therefore, when everything is me, then where is the smallness? Samsara is smallness. Samsara is insignificance. Samsara is inadequacy. When everything is me, when that knowledge is gained, then what happens to this smallness? What happens to this inadequacy? That is samsara. That is gone. Therefore, the freedom from being small, freedom from the notion of being small. In fact, it's not freedom from smallness. Freedom from the notion of being small, from the notion of being insignificant, is gone forever. That is the Dvitiya Palam. That is it, Dvitiya Palam. So two palams are talked about. Yena Jnanena Moham Punaha Na Yasyasi. Yena Jnanena Sarvani Bhutani Atmani Mayi Ishvarecha Drakshasi iti. That is the Jnana Palam, which is the ultimate Palam. Then the next shloka, another benefit also it is talked about. Jnana Palam. Let us read. Api chedasi papebhyaha
अपि चेदसि पापेभ्यः
sarvebhyah papakrittamah
सर्वेभ्यः पापकृत्तमः
sarvam jnanaplavenaiva
सर्वं ज्ञानप्लवेनैव
vrijinam santarishyasi.
वृजिनं सन्तरिष्यसि
Api chedasi papebhyah sarvebhyah papakrittamah. Api ched, if so, if also. Sarvebhyah papebhyah. Papa means papam. You don't have to translate papa as sin. Papa is papam. Papebhyaha. Panchami vibhakti. Papa, if you take papani. Papam. Papa means papam. But papebhyaha, here you have to note, papebhyaha is panchami. So pratipadikam is papa. So freedom from all papas. Can we take papa, papanashaha, freedom from all the papam. Here, apichet, even if apichet asi, tom asi, even if you are, sarvebhyaha papebhyaha papakrittamaha. Papam, as such, it is like palashabda, napumsakalinga shabda. Papam, pape, papani. So papam is the result of the karma. Is the result of the karma performed before. Is the result of some karma performed before. And papam is not an happy in experience. So it is the invisible result of the action which were not proper. That is called papam. What is punyam? What is papam? Punyam and papam both are adrishta. Both are adrishtapalam. Adrishtapalam of the karma done before. If the karma done is dharmika karma, if it is in keeping with dharma, if it is a good karma, then the result of that karma, invisible result of that karma, manifest as punyam. Now, if the karma is otherwise, if it is adharmika karma, if it is the karma is harming others, then if the karma is performed harming others, then the result of that karma, invisible result of that karma, will later manifest as a situation not conducive for oneself. That is called papa. So punyam and papam. So punyam and papam both are adrishtapalam, palam of the karma performed before. If the karma is a good karma, the result is punyam. If the karma is a bad karma, then the invisible result of that karma is papam. Good means keeping with dharma. Bad is adharma, not keeping with dharma. Like ahimsa, like himsa, etc. These are papa karma. So taking that papa to be napumsakalinga, papam pape papani, panchami vibhakti papebhyaha. Therefore, papebhyaha, if you take panchami, from the invisible results of the action, adharmika karma, the action which are not proper, that is papam. But here, the papebhyaha, here, the papa is pullinga. How it is pullinga? The same word papa can be declined in pullinga, referring to the person who has committed the papam. The word papa can be papam, literally papam, adrishtapalam, that is napumsakalinga, one, that is first point. Second thing is, the same word papa can refer to the person who has committed the karma, papa karma. Therefore, papaha, papo, papaha, iti, in pullinga we can declare. This is from the grammar perspective. The word, we are analyzing the word papa. Why that analysis is required, we will see when you see the understand the meaning. So therefore, papebhyaha referring to sarvebhyaha papebhyaha. So sarvebhyaha papebhyaha referring to the people who have done papam, who have done papams. Papakrittamaha, papakrittamaha, papakrittamaha is krittama, tama is papishtaha, who have done greatest papa, papakrittamaha. So compared to all the, it's a panchami year, so compared to all the papis, api ched asi papebhyaha papakrittamaha api, even if you are a papakrittamaha, papishtaha, even if you are a papi, compared to all the papis, this is English, it is English and Sanskrit mixed, papis, okay, not papa, papis. Papa means that one who has done the papa. Compared to all the papis, if you are the greatest papi, then what happens to you? If you have this knowledge, then with this knowledge, santarishyasi, even if you are the papishtaha, papakritamaha, the worst papi, compared to all the papis, then also no worry, you will cross over all the papas. You will cross over all the papas. So therefore, here papebhyaha referring to the person. Sarvebhyaha papebhyaha, compared to all the papis, even if you are a papakritamaha, papishtaha, the worst papi, then also you will cross over this papa, which is in the form of the samsara, by this jnanam. That is the meaning. So here the word papa, papebhyaha, referring to the person, not to the action. It refers to the person who committed the papa karma. So I use the word papis, P-A-P-I-S, papis. If it is papam, P-A-P-A-M, papam. If you want in English, you can note. So papa, as such, the karma pala It is Napumsakalinga Papa, Adrishta Karma Pala. Papa can mean the karta of the karma, the Papa karma, that is also Papa one. That is a Papa, here it is used. Therefore, Papis, Papebhyaha, Sarvebhyaha Papebhyaha, Asi, Tomasi, if you are, Apichet, even if you are, Apichet, even if you are, Sarvebhyaha Papebhyaha, among all the Papis, even if you are, Papakritamaha, Papishtaha, the great Papis, the greatest Papi, then also what? Sarvam Jnana Plave Naiva, Vrijinam Santarishyasi, Vrijinam is Papa, another word for Papa. The shloka has got many Papa. Vrijinam means Papam. Another word for Papa is Vrijinam. Vrijinam Santarishyasi, you will cross over. Santarishyati, Tarati, Santarishyasi, future tense. Santarishyasi, you will cross over this, you will cross over the Papam. Sarvam Vrijinam, all Papa. Even if you are the greatest Papi of all the Papis, then also you will cross over all the Papam. Sarvam Vrijinam Santarishyasi. You will cross over all the Papam. How? Jnana Plavena Eva. Jnanam Eva Plavaha. Jnana Plavaha. By the Plava, Plava is the boat. What is a boat? Jnanam is the boat. And samsara is compared to the ocean. The ocean of samsara can be crossed over. You will cross over this ocean of samsara by this boat of knowledge. Jnana Plavena Eva, by this boat of knowledge only, that Eva only, even though you are a Papakritamaha, Papishtaha, you will cross over this samsara, which is characterized by this Shoka, Moha, etc. So, Sarvam Vrijinam Santarishyasi. If Papa is what you obstruct you from gaining Jnanam, that Papam also will go away. So, therefore, in the wake of Jnanam, all the dosha, all the malas go away. Ultimate malam, the dosha is Ajnanam. That Ajnanam goes away. Jnanena Ajnana Nivrittihi. Therefore, Sarvam Vrajinam Santarishyasi, Samyak Tarishyasi. Very well. You will cross over, you will very well cross over it. So all the papas. So Jnanam destroys all the papa. That is the Tritiya Palam. It means Jnanam destroys all the papa. Now let us analyze this further. Papam, as I told, it is a result of karma. What karma? The karma which you have done before, in this Janma you have done before, or the karma you are doing now, or the karma which you have done in your previous Janma, or the karma which you have done in the previous Janma. That in this Janma itself, before Jnanam, you would have done karma and some Papa karma, the Papam result, that Adhishtapalam will be waiting for it to manifest. That is possible. And previous Janma, many Janmas, how many Janmas? Ananta Koti Janma we have taken. We don't know what karma and all we have done. All the possibilities from the birth of Amoeba to the Deva, all the possibilities are there. All the karma possibilities are there. The next Janma, what? So if we don't know, all the possibilities are there in you. All these are result of your karma, and there are many papa karmas also which you have done. Those are called sanchita karma. It is awaiting in your account for fructification through the next janma, through the other janmas going to come later. So those are sanchita karma, and this janma itself we have done some karma, papa karma before jnanam. All these papa karma will be waiting for it to manifest. Now we have gained jnanam, we have become a jnani. Then what will happen to this karma, papa karma? As a jnani, if you add to again exhaust all this karma, taking another janma, then what is the point in gaining this jnana? what is the utility of this jnana? This jnana is of no use. If the papa karmas have to be exhausted by me, all the papa karmas have to exhaust, all the papa as well as punya, both are karma palam only. If punya karma is compared to the gold chain, papa karma can be compared to the iron chain. Both are chains which bound me. If they are going to manifest through successive janma, then what is the benefit of this jnanam? There is no use of this jnanam. It's as good as was before samsara only. Therefore, here Bhagavan Krishna says, all the karma will be resolved once forever. Yes, sanchita karma will go away because through jnanam, the kartritvam is knocked off, karta being not there. Now, who will claim those sanchita karma, the accumulated karma pala of your past lives? What will happen to that? Nobody is there to claim that because there is no karta. That is knocked off. Then whatever karma you have done in this janma, either the karma palam you may have to exhaust in this janma itself, or it may carry over to the next janma. It is not possible to carry over to next janma because jnanam, because again, to enjoy the karma pala, you have to be a karta. Kartritvam being not there, therefore, that is also dismissed. Then whatever the karma you have done before jnanam and whatever karma you are doing now, the result, that also will not come to you. It will be distributed to the people. If you will distribute, how it is distributed? The punya karma will be distributed to the people who worship you, who praise you, and the papa karma will be distributed to the people who criticize you. It is said in Mundaka Upanishad. We will see in Mundaka Upanishad. What will happen to the karma which is performed by the jnani in this janma before jnanam, and also while exhausting his prarabdha, he is doing karma. What will happen to those karma? The result of those karma will be distributed to the people, to the jivas, to the other jivas. How it is distributed? People who praise him, to them goes his punya karma. People who criticize him, to them it goes papa karma. So therefore there is no papa karma, there is no punya karma, no karma palam attached to this jnani. Therefore, he is free from karma pala. Then what to talk about is sarvam vrijinam santarishyasi. So therefore, jnani is free from papa. That is the next, the tritiya palam. Jnani is free from papam. Samashti, all the papam, sarvam vrijinam santarishyasi. How this jnana palavena eva, by this boat of this knowledge, he has gained jnanam. Through that jnanam, he became a jnani, and sarvam vrijinam santarishyasi. He crosses well over all the papa. Sarvam vrijinam, sarvam papam santarishyasi iti. Even if you are the worst papi, then also this papa will not touch you after jnana, not before jnana. The papa will not touch you after jnana. That is the palam, tritiya palam. And the next shloka gives them a beautiful drishtanta. Let us read, and we can read the meaning. We can discuss that in the next class. I just tell you what it is. It's a beautiful drishtanta. It is often quoted, 37th shloka. Yathedhamsi samidhognihi.
यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निः
Vasmasat kurute Arjuna.
भस्मसात् कुरुते अर्जुन
Jnanagni sarva karmani.
ज्ञानाग्निः
Vasmasat kurute tatha.
भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा
Jnanam eva agnihi jnanagnihi. Jnanam is compared to the Agni. In the previous shloka, Jnanam was compared to the boat. By the boat of knowledge, he crosses over the ocean of samsara. The ocean of samsara is crossed over. The ocean of samsara is characterized by the punya papa. Even though in the previous shloka only papam was talked about, but still we can consider punyam also. Both are binding. Both are binding chains. So he crosses over both. If papam is crossed over, if punyam is there, then what will happen? Then punyam will manifest. That for that to experience punya phalam, again he has to take one more janma, next janma. The janma continues. Then it is as good as being in the samsara only. Therefore, the sarvam brajanam santarishyasi, we can include both papam punyam santarishyasi. He becomes free from papa punya. He becomes free from papa punya. That is how we have to take. Now, in this shloka, jnana agnihi, jnanameva agnihi, jnana agnihi. Agni, the fire, what does it do? It burns everything and converts into ash. Similarly, this jnanam, what does it do? It burns everything. Yatha edhamsi samiddaha agnihi basmasat kurute tata edhamsi. Yatha jnanagnihi sarvakarmani basmasat kurute tata yatha samiddaha agnihi edhamsi basmasat kurute tata jnanagni sarvakarmani basmasat kurute iti. Samiddaha agni which is samiddaha, which is well kindled edhamsi is fuel, which is well kindled by the fire. It converts everything, it reduces everything into ashes. Similarly, the jnanam converts all the karma, as is told in the previous shloka. This prarabdha karma anyway, that has to be exhausted. There is no choice. This sanchita karma and agami karma, all the karma will be burnt. So that sanchita and agami karma pala will not be attached to the person. Because of jnanam. Jnanagnihi sarvakarmani referring to sanchita and agami karma. What about prarabdha karma? Prarabdha, it is already arabdha, already started. Therefore, it cannot be stopped. So therefore, as long as the prarabdha is there, the karma allotted for this life is there, lifespan is there, the jnani has to undergo the karma. The jnani has to experience the karma pala. That experience is only from the loka drishti, not really. Jnani is free from kartrutva. Then how can he enjoy the karma pala? The karma pala bhokta is not karma pala bhokta. He cannot enjoy the karma pala. But from the loka drishti, from the standpoint of the people, he may undergo karma pala. But he himself doesn't undergo, he is free. His sharira may undergo the prarabdha karma in the form of vyadi, etc. But he is not touched by that. Prarabdha karma, even though prarabdha karma continues, it doesn't touch the person. It doesn't touch the jnanam of the person. Karma can touch only sharira mana sangata. Those who have got abhimana with that, they only suffer. Jnani doesn't have abhimanatvam with regard to sharira mana sangata. Therefore, prarabdha karma is only for the sharira, not for the atma. Jnani is atma. How can he experience even that prarabdha karma? In fact, he doesn't have that experience. He is attributed to undergoing the experience only from the standpointers look, not really. Jnani undergoing or experiencing prarabdha karma is only from the loka drishti standpoint, from the standpoint of the people. But really, jnani doesn't experience. Once jnanam happens, there it ends. It becomes muktaha. Not that he becomes muktaha only after the fall of the body. After the fall of the body, he is called Videka Mukta. That is also a name. given by the onlookers, by the people, lokadrishtya. He is already muktaha, sadhya muktihi. When jnanam happened, that time itself he becomes free. He doesn't have to wait for it. Therefore, the videka mukti also is a term. It is used only with regard to lokadrishti. So lokadrishtya eva karmapalam anubhavati jnani lokadrishtya eva videka muktihi bhavati tasya. But actually, he is free from karma. He is free from karma at once in the wake of jnanam. That's why jnana agnihi. Agni doesn't wait. Once Agni burns, means it is burnt forever. It is completely burnt. Yata Agnihi. Agni is purifier, Pavaka. Similarly, Jnanam also purifier. That is why Jnana Agnihi. Jnanam, it burns all the papa in the form of the samsara, burns. Therefore, Jnani Santarishyasi. Jnana Palavena Eva Santarishyasi. Jnana Agnihi Sarvakarmani Basmasat Kurute. Jnana Palavena Santarishyasi iti. We will continue. We'll continue on the next class. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyai Stavaihi Vedai Sangapadakramopanisadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusura Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadaha.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಗುರುಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Dhanyavadaha.
Sharanji, a small doubt.
Yes.
You're saying about the sannyasis, if they, because of the prarabdha, if they get a